Well, hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I just wanted to, I felt like I had the need to go and talk about the new update before it releases. This will be the Leviathans update, and this is the update where it has perhaps the best cast in the game, and it also has some really good ships, but I don't care about naval because I'm not one of the 3 players that play that mode, so I'm going to be focusing on the anti-air. Now, if anybody doesn't know, the top tier cast is insane. Planes have always been really powerful, but top tier cast especially is just outrageously good. And even with the current anti-airs in the game, which is not bad, it's not able to do a good enough job to demolish these planes, or at least prevent them from striking nearly as easily as they are now. So, the new anti-airs that are going to be brought into the game should change that. But I have to say that I don't think the Japanese anti-air is necessarily going to be good, first off, because it's going to be a lot more awkward to set up. People are going to want to have Germany or Sweden, or I think America more, because they are just generally better anti-airs. You can get them set up quickly. They are more capable at killing planes, even though you can be very mobile with Japan and send that Humvee wherever on the map. It means that can get shut down, and then you need to redeploy it and then send it somewhere else. But, you know, it's really a matter of you spending a lot more time driving than shooting, and you don't necessarily get that with other anti-airs. I should think that the big anti-airs that have the camera issues, I'm not too sure which ones they are, but I think it's specifically the German one, or whichever one has the... Oh no, not the German one, the Israeli one, because I think that's yeah, the Israeli is the Spider, and that's got like the giant fucking rod of an antenna. That one specifically, I remember having a camera issue. I'm sure that will be fixed, but that is probably going to be one of the meta anti-airs because it's actually really jam-packed full of features. Although it will suffer like the Flak Rad and the Panzer of being like a huge vehicle that once you see, it's pretty unmissable, honestly. Like, you go to the spawn and it's so very difficult to somehow miss that. So it's going to be a high priority target for ground vehicles, but, you know, so long as they stay in the spawn, it should all be fine. But generally, yes, Germany, Israel, and America are the ones that are going to be used the most, and Japan is really going to be there for as a cool little party trick, really, because I do like the system that they've put in there. I think it's very malleable. Ironically enough, I think that Japanese anti-air will be great in the PvE mode. You know, the one where you go and play every day, and at the beginning of every day you get a single booster of about like 50%. That one. That would be brilliant, because then AI would then either kill you or they wouldn't, right? They would probably kill the one that's shooting at them, but whatever. The point is that you can more easily target planes and kill them because you're only covering a small area, right? Which you could also do for the other anti-airs, but it means that you're more likely to get shot less because of the tanks and stuff. But fuck, whoever talks about that mode, actually, that's crazy that I just brought it up. But yeah, I feel that I'm really excited for these anti-airs coming out. This is why I remember this update particularly. Otherwise, it's pretty mid for content. I mean, I suppose you've got the other starter packs, essentially, for America, Russia, and Britain. But otherwise, like, for tech tree, for tech actual unlocks for every player that every player's going to have access to, it's just going to be anti-airs. And that's going to help. And I don't want it to be, just so I'm clear, I don't want it to be something so overpowered that it's going to make cast completely obsolete. There's a big reason why it's a combined arms game mode and why the planes exist in the first place, but I just want it so that it's more at an equilibrium and not just like full-on bias towards any plane that's ever been made ever, you know, because it's always been a matter of, if you're going to do anti-air business, just fly a plane. Don't bother going in an SPAA, because if players know what they're doing, they'll just fly high and they'll fly above your blind spot and kill you. So you're not necessarily going to have that problem in the plane. Plus, you're not going to be having any blind spots necessarily. Not only for the fact that you'll only have like a certain amount of rotation before your guns can't move up, but it's also because you're not going to be blocked by any buildings or anything. You've got full reign to control the map at your will. Side tangent aside, I'm really looking forward to it. Quite honestly, I really am. I think that it's going to be really, really cool for the game. And I'm going to try and unlock the German one as soon as possible, because obviously I've completed, I've had it done for a while, completed all the German grounds, so I can get that done really quickly. As for the other things, like the German 1A2, very, very cool. I am specifically not finishing the grind on the OF40 until after this update comes out, so that I can immediately start grinding the Leah 1A2. So I'll probably have a grindstone episode of the OF40 in the background somewhere, but yeah, that'll be great. Honestly, I'm gonna enjoy playing that, I think. But really, all I'm saying is that I'm actually quite hopeful for these anti-airs, these new ones that are coming out. The Japanese one I feel is probably going to be the weakest, but that's not a problem because everybody's going to be picking one of the major nations anyway that isn't Israel. So it's not even an issue. I mean, we've got anti-airs that can compete with the Panzer, maybe even like supersede it as well, which is going to be amazing. So that's great. I mean, that's all I really have to say for this video. I just wanted to get a bit of a ramble out because this video's been on. Obviously, this update's been on my mind for quite a while, and I wanted to get something off my chest, really. But these NCAs are going to be great. That's really what I'm looking forward to from this update. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you have a good day, and when the update comes out, I'll try and stream it. Probably won't. Not until like 2 weeks after it's come out, so that I can actually have some internet or whatever, because my internet's shit. But rest assured, there will be a video on the day that the update comes out. So until then, thanks for watching. See you next time. Cheers.